The race for the White House officially begins in less than a week. The long primary season will begin in Iowa.
Republican presidential candidates have been hitting the state for months to meet with Iowans who will cast their presidential preference cards January 15th. The Democratic caucuses will be held only to conduct administrative party business and to start the process of choosing delegates to the national conventions. Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rose joins us now.
All right, Khalif, let's talk about exactly what this means with the Iowa caucus, because the only Iowa caucus comes every time you have a presidential general election, right?
Right, and so with these caucuses, I mean, I would say in North Carolina we have primaries, which is totally different than the caucus, and so you have early voting during the primary, then you have primary day, maybe a couple minutes, and then you're in and out, you're out the door, you're doing something different. Caucuses are entirely different beasts. You get in there, there's a 7 o'clock cutoff in your local area. You go to your town hall, you go to some meeting event, and you go there, and there's literally like a campaign rally where these candidates or candidate delegates are talking about why they should be the person that you should elect. And then you decide on your person. For the Republican side, you write in. The Democrats are a little bit more complicated where they're moving around the room and vying for who's viable or not. Extremely complicated. But the Republican side is, once they're done, they make their decision and write their name down on a piece of paper and submit it. And then whoever has the top, that's it. That's who becomes the candidate for the state.
Yeah, it doesn't certainly decide on who's going to be the candidate for president going forward, but it is the start of this whole process that we're seeing now for 2024.
It starts the process, but as you mentioned, it doesn't decide on me because in the past, folks have come out of there and lost. I mean, you're talking about 1.6% of the entire electoral college vote. So that's really not determinative, but it normally gives you momentum. As George H.W. Bush said, I got the big mo after coming out of Iowa, and then he felt like, okay, I can win. And ultimately, he did win because he felt like it propelled him to take the Republican nomination.
So when we look at the Iowa caucuses and what's going to go on, and you hear about these meetings at 7 o'clock at night, as it's forecasted right now that Trump is going to be the leader on the GOP side, but how does Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley walk away from this as, hey, this was a good thing if they came in the number 2, number 3 spot?
Coming in the number 2 will be extremely important because they've been flip-flopping for the last few months. Originally, Ron DeSantis was the clear number 2 person, and then Nikki Haley, over the last few weeks, has secured herself as the number 2 person. The problem is her most recent comments may have pushed her back, even though I don't think they'll have as much of an impact in Iowa as it will have in the larger race. So whoever comes out number 2, they'll be repositioning. They'll say, okay, we've done some things that were great, and we didn't do some things that we could have maybe done better. What I will say is the dark horse is still Ramaswamy because he did a lot of work in Iowa. 250 plus events he had in the state while everyone else was still trying to go around the country. He made sure he had headquarters in Iowa and dedicated his time to touching every county twice. No one else can say that. And so he may be the person that gets the number 2 out of Iowa just because he was there every day for the last 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, a lot's going to be told over the next few weeks here in Iowa, and also talking about those comments about Nikki Haley, that was in regards to Civil War and slavery, and see if that is going to affect her a lot. But
I think Iowa may not, but around the country, especially in the southern states, it for sure will play an impact, but we won't know that till Super Tuesday.
All right, Khalif Rhodes, appreciate your insight.